going on, guys? Samuel Lowell from Samuel Lowell Reviews, and today I'm here to review Sick. So, Sick is written by Garrett Jennings, the person behind it. It shows Guys the Galaxy and is the latest film from Illumination, so you have to be behind the movie films, and it's like the pets. And this is based on the character on Buster, who's played by Matthew McConaughey, who hosts to help to be a state. He opens some singing competition for people to get prize money. And we go from stories on Rosita, played by Reese Witherspoon, Mike, played by Sam Farland, Aspen by Scarlett Johansson, Nina, played by Tori Kelly, Johnny, played by Taron Egerton, Nick Cole, played by Nicole, and ton of people in the basement movie. Now, I was actually one of the people that's actually pretty excited for this thing, honestly. Like, I didn't expect my choice thing, because all I wanted was to have a really fun. Isn't it me type of film, and I'm a big music type guy, I really am. Yeah, and it's from Illumination, and I'm pretty good at anything. I mean, the film I really like with the two movie films, Minions, no, and it's like Pets came out this year. I enjoyed, but was disappointing. Could have been much better. I didn't see the law. I thought it was bad, so I never even bothered that film. So I finally saw Sing last night. I saw it online, and all I wanted was to have a blast while watching it. And that's exactly what I got. I had a blast watching Sing. It's not my favorite animated film, it's not one of my favorites of the year. But yeah, all I wanted was to have a blast film, and that's exactly what I got with Sing. Not to go without saying, and it's kind of obvious to say in animated movies, the animation is amazing. It's great. It's honestly the best animation, but it is really good. Really animated. It looks great. I love how it worked. This one Illumination does best, even Minions and some of the past animation was fantastic. Here the animation is still great as well. The music they play in this film are all great. I love this soundtrack to this film. A few of the songs are something I'm kind of in about, but the way they handle the film and the way they do it is pretty good. It's been good. Lots of terrible songs, and I feel like the original song with Aaron Grant and his team Won the Fate. Pretty great song. Now, the movie also had some very funny and humorous moments that I kind of laughing out loud. I'll do my head and I'll talk about them a little bit. But most of the people, I was laughing at quite a bit. Like with the voice, for the most part, all the voice actors performances, they did a good job with the performances. And Matthew McConaughey as the character Buster, who does do a great job in this film. And you do actually relate to this guy. You understand why he wanted to do this. He wants to see his theater, like a singing competition. And a little more about him, you do understand why he is doing this, why he's like this, and I really like that. I got him to break that voice in. And it's also the kind of Eddie, voiced by John C. Reilly. I think he was the best part in the film. He does a great job in the film as well. And so he has some pretty good moments here and there. And he also got Scarlett Johansson, like this porcupine character who's this porcupine rocker who he's basically a rocket type of person, and she does a great job on his own. She has a pretty good voice, and she can actually sing. And so Scarlett, she can actually sing, but she did a great job with it. In his film, he also got, and there's also Reese Witherspoon playing this pig. She also does a great job as well as his mother who really wants to make a dream come true. His mother's one had piglets. I mean, it just kind of just like the character you see before, but they do a great job with this character. Now and other characters were great as well, but I'm talking about the two standouts in this film. First up, Taron Egerton, who plays some gorilla in this film, who plays a type of person who has a father who doesn't want to fall on the first step, but he wants to nurture him. He's seen the type of stuff well enough, get into that in my creatives. But he did a great job. I like Taron Egerton quite a bit. I loved him in Kingsman. He was great in The Eagle. So I was actually seeing what he would do in this one, because I never heard him sing before, so maybe great. And my god, was he great. Not only did I relate to his character, I really like this character, but man, Taron Egerton can sing. Like, seriously, the guy can really sing. I was like, right after I was like this, I'll be like that when I first started singing. Who who this guy can really sing. But in my opinion, the standout to this film, and what was everyone's standout performance in this film, is Stephen Fallon as this mouse character. I mean, he's kind of an angry type of character, but it works with this character. I mean, he is the best part of this entire film. He has this kind of Frank Sinatra type of voice. I think really works. What I've been hearing from a couple of my friends that Stephen Fallon actually is a jazz singer. A jazz singer does music. I didn't even know he actually sang. I was wait till he would sing. I'm what. And one thing is that after he would sing in this film, I'm probably gonna listen to his albums because right here he released a few albums, so I'm probably gonna start listening to next year. What I look at next year is going to be more into jazz music. Because I'm not really the biggest fan of jazz music, honestly. I'm not like a huge fan, but that's gonna be a resolution for next year, getting more into jazz music. Especially after a long it. Because Stephen Fallon basically stole the entire show in the film. But as much as I had a blast with the film, with the humor, some of the most of the characters, the messages, the animation, it all gets behold. It's not time to talk about the negative, because there were a few things I didn't like about this film. First off, I know this film is a bit too long. I mean, I get they were trying to make sure every character's develop, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But by default, they could have cut at least 10 or 15 minutes off of this film. I mean, this film is like 110 minutes long. I thought they would have been a little bit short, just a little bit. That's it, plus this film is all pretty predictable. It's nothing special. It doesn't do anything unique with the story. That's really the biggest issue with this film. Normally I don't mind cliches, but as long as they try something unique with it, but in this film it really doesn't. It's typical. You've seen this episode before. And there are two characters in the film that I thought were really necessary. One I thought was, and one really disappointing. Let's start with the one I didn't like, and that is Nick Kroll as Rosita's German dance partner. I mean, he had a couple of good moments here and there, but overall, I really didn't like his character at all. He's kind of really annoying at times, and personally, I didn't think he's serving any purpose to the story. I really didn't see any purpose in him being in the film. Plus, his question. I didn't notice that this character doesn't have a backstory. I noticed that when I heard this character doesn't really have a backstory development, I wasn't sure, but I was right. This character doesn't really have any development or a backstory to him. Whether he's just there to be there, I guess. I mean, I might get against Shorty as dance partner, but at the same time, he doesn't really do anything that moves the plot of the characters as well. I thought if you take Nick Kroll out, you probably wouldn't know something. And the next character that disappointed me is this Elvie character, voiced by the lovely Tori Kelly. Now, if you don't know who Tori Kelly is, it's one of the new artists, one thing, and I love her music. I love all the songs that she has released. She's only like a beautiful, but has a godly, beautiful voice as well. I remember listening to her album, Upbreakable Smile. They had a great album. And I was really excited that she was actually going to be in this film. It's like, oh, Tori Kelly's going to be in this film. And she raised this Elvin character that has separate stage frights, and I was really interested when about this character. And her character isn't bad. Her character is not, how her character is, it's not a problem. Her character isn't bad, and her voice is, and Tori Kelly did a good enough job with her voice acting. Like, and her performance of Hallelujah, like, wow. And he's a great singer. My problem is how they handled and executed this character. That's the problem I have with this character. There wasn't really anything engaging or interesting about this character. She comes with a very cookie cutter character, and it's how they executed and presented this character that I found wrong with it. And I wish they could have handled the character a lot better. Also, they made so much of a purpose to the story until the end. And then 40, let's say the last few minutes, which are amazing, by the way, she didn't really have much of a purpose. Like, good, if you get to know a job and you're home to Hallelujah, awesome. You know, how they execute or represent the character's life was the problem. But overall, despite my issues with that, I just wanted to have a very fun time and have a blasting time with Sing. And that's exactly what I got. That is exactly what I got with Sing. This is this is a definitely good, really good anime film. It's not the best anime film I've seen this year, but it's still a definitely worth watching. If you haven't checked this thing already, I highly, highly recommend it. It is so worth watching. It is definitely worth it. So, that said, I'm gonna give Sing an 88 of B plus. It's just a film you want to have a fun time with, and it's predictable. Couple characters doing them, characters that are necessary. One to bring them down, and it's not too long, but it still has some more cliche but very entertaining, enjoyable characters, especially the mouse character and the gorilla character. It has some very humorous moments here and there. And some humor also didn't really hit for me. You can also get to mention that. Yeah, it's a very fun and enjoyable film. I had a blast with it, and I do recommend seeing it. If you're a music fan like I am. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Sing. What did you think of the film? If you have seen it, I'd like to know your thoughts down below. And guys, this will be my last movie review of 2016. 16 and 16 for tomorrow. Again, 16 for tomorrow, I will be posting my voice on my dark shade shit stains of 2016. Really excited to drink some of those terrible films. And stay tuned for Fridays. I'll be talking about all my favorite films of the year. I'm excited on what to do all year. Like, really nice to see them. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate your support. Send me one more from Send Me One More Reviews. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.